Hey, good to see you back. We're on to lesson 2, talking about problem solving with tax rates and discounts. So back in the 1L course, I did a lesson on how to calculate discounts, how to calculate markup. Now we're going to look at, from the consumer end of it, or you being in the store buying something, how discounts and taxes work. And the most important thing to remember, discounts are calculated first, always. Discounts are calculated first. All right, so you always calculate what's the discount, what's my new price, because this way you pay less in taxes. Okay, so just a bit of a recall or review. So recall with discounts, if it is 20% discount, what happens? If it's a 20% discount, well, instead of paying the full 100%, we pay 80%, okay? Remember back to last year? So we pay 80%. So when you do your calculation, you take the price of the article you're buying and multiply it by 0.8 for new price, okay? And that's what we did last year. All right, now taxes. I'm going to show you a shortcut here. So recall with taxes, and I think I talked about this last year as well. If we have 13% tax in Ontario, that means that you pay 100% of the sales price, okay? So you have to pay what the sales price is, but then you have to pay an additional 13% for taxes, which gets you to 113%. So you take your new price, so what you're going to pay for the object, and multiply it by 1.13 for the final price. All right. So what this does is we do the adding and subtracting with the percentages. All right, so we do adding and subtracting here and here, and it just makes it a little bit easier in the calculations. So I got 2 examples I want to go through with you on how this works. So on the next slide, Walmart advertises a PS5 for a regular price of $3.99. It's on sale for 35%. On Amazon, that same PS5 is priced at $379, but it's on sale for 30%. So assuming you're in Ontario, determine which is the better deal. So we're going to have to, it's really an A and a B part question. So first of all, we're going to do Walmart. All right. So Walmart has a 35% sale. And what does that mean then? Well, that means that instead of paying 100% of the price, we get 35% off. So we're going to subtract off 35%. Which leaves us with 65%. So we have to pay 65% of the price, okay? So that means that we take the old price, and I'll write this out for this example, price times 0.65. All right, 65% becomes 0.65. So at Walmart, it's $3.99. Multiply that by 0.65, and if we were to buy this from Walmart, $3.99 times 0.65, it's actually on sale for $259.35. All right. Now, Amazon. Your buddy finds it on Amazon. Same thing, same approach. It's on for 30% sale. So that means that instead of paying 100%, we get to take 30 off. So we have 70% is what we're going to have to pay of the price. So the Amazon price multiplied by 0.7, all right, will give us our final price. Now Amazon had it on for $3.79, so it was already $20 cheaper than Walmart, but its sale isn't quite as good as Walmart's. So 379 times 0.7, we end up with 265.3. So when you look at your two prices, even though Walmart it's more expensive, the sale's much better. So therefore, Walmart is the better deal. Better deal. Okay. Now, we don't have to calculate tax in this case because if we're going to put 13% tax on both of them, it's going to end up being the same difference. Because both of these aren't going to be your purchase price. You're going to have to put taxes on them. But the one that's worth less is going to be the better deal no matter, unless you're paying a different tax rate. But they said both are in Ontario here, so the cheaper one is definitely the better one. Next example. Canadian Tire selling a hunting scope for $5.89. It's on sale for 60% off at the Bass Pro Shop. Same scope for $4.99. Right now it's on sale for half. It's on sale for half price. So Canadian Tire 60%. Bass Pro Shop is half price. Which is the better deal here? So we're looking at figuring out, same as what we did with the PlayStation, okay, which is our better deal. So same approach. So CT, 60% sale. So that means we're going to pay, 40%. I'm already writing down my answer. So this is a step that you can do in your head, but I'm going to write it out for your note. So it's 40% sale. So that means that the price multiplied by 0.4. That 0.4 comes from the 40%. Okay. So the price was $5.89 times 0.4. So $5.89 times your 0.4 means that this scope is actually going to be sold for $235.60. What I'm going to do is let's figure out final price. So taxes. So in Ontario, taxes are 13%, no matter where you are in Ontario. So that means it's your new price. So going from the previous or first slide, new price multiplied by 1.13. So the 1 is the 100. You have to pay the 235. So that's 100%. And the 0.13 is your 13%. So that's equal to 235.60 times 1.13. So our final price then will be $266. So we're going to have to pay $266.84 at Canadian Tire. All right. So there is your final price for CT. All right. Now, let's look at the Bass Pro Shop. So BPS, 50% off. Okay, it's half price, so therefore 50%. I'm not going to do the calculation because it's half price. So that's our price multiplied by 0.5. So 50% becomes 0.5. It was $4.99. Multiply that by 0.5. All right, $4.99 times 0.5. We get $249.50. Okay, so Bass Pro Shop, even though it is half price, it's still a little bit more expensive than Canadian Tire. Let's figure out what the final price will be with taxes. So taxes again, 13%. So what we do, we take our new price and we multiply by 1.13. So we take the 249.5 and we multiply that by 1.13. And when I do that after taxes, it's going to cost us 281.94. Oops, 281.94. And that's our final. So Canadian Tire is definitely the better deal. So you have a worksheet to complete with this, very similar to this. It may ask you to calculate taxes, it may not, but it shows you how to deal with discounts and the taxes in what order to complete them. So complete that worksheet, get it checked by the teacher, and we'll see you in lesson 3.